So last night I watched White Line Fever, starring Jan-Michael Vincent, which is a hicksploitation trucker flick. The first hour of this is absolutely exceptional. It really pulls you in, and as someone who is sort of on the fence about Jan-Michael Vincent, I've got to say he's great in this. Supported by a classic hicksploitation cast featuring Slim Pickens, LQ Jones and Sam Laws. I'm sure you'll all recognise some of these. This follows the very successful formula of another hit B-movie, Walking Tall, where a southern guy comes home to find his hometown isn't the friendly town he left behind. The superbly named Carol Joe Hummer, who's the lead character in this, gets his trucking licence and starts to work, only to discover that the distribution company run by former family friend Dwayne, Slim Pickens, is riddled with corruption, running undeclared slot machines and cigarettes in legitimate loads. The multiple plot points and how things have changed, etc., are fed to us extremely well through dialogue, which usually feels clunky, but in this it's done very naturally. The following hour, as previously mentioned, is brilliant, culminating in a shotgun-wielding Carol Joe kicking the door down at the distribution centre to get the corrupt Buck to sign his worksheet. Some of the shots of him with the gun are reminiscent of some great ones in a movie called Truck Turner, and I only realise now that's because that's also directed by Jack Kaplan. I must check out more of his work. Once he's on the road, things ramp up even more, and there's an awesome shootout scene where Carol Joe climbs out the cab of the lorry, lays prone on the roof as it's moving, and begins to shoot some of his adversaries. The long shots of this stunt are fantastic, especially when he barrel rolls the length of the trailer. The pylon continues, and it seems nothing is ever going to fall for our hero until right into the last 10 minutes of the film, when he finally breaks and goes hell for leather to bring the corrupt organisation down. I really enjoyed this. I like the way it's framed by the two interview pieces, which gives it that realistic feel and some symmetry. I actually like the payoff to an extent, and I really love some of those early scenes with Jan-Michael Vincent on the warpath, and for that reason I'm going to give it a 3.5 star.